What's up, everybody? So not long ago I messaged Jack on Facebook to get some more CycleDrag stickers for him, and he asked me to do a little recap on the bike and what went into rebuilding the motor, fixing the frame, anything different about the bike this year, etc. For those of you that don't know what happened, first round of Top Gas last year, we grenaded the motor at about 1,000 foot. First round of Top Gas, US 131 in Martin, Michigan. When we got to tearing it down, we diagnosed it to be a main bearing issue, we believe. What happened was the main bearing created the slop. When the piston came up, it hit the head and it actually stuck into the head, and we believe when the piston went to go down on its downstroke, it ripped the wrist pin right out of the piston, and piston was free to do whatever it wanted to do. At that point, it actually came out the backside, made a full rotation, blew out the cases on this side, and when it actually came out the front, it actually broke the frame right here, split this support bar right in half, and bent up the new motor mounts and everything. So as you can see, it blew out the whole half of the case, top and bottom, and then went right through the block. As far as motor wise, the size of the engine is the same. It's still 1195. We went with a custom made set of rods. They're 40 thou longer. We went with ZRX 1200 style pistons this time, a little bigger wrist pin. Other than that, same cams, everything. We went with a little bigger size porting on the head and the valves. Other than that, it's still a small tire, nitrous fed ZX 1100. When the bike actually blew up, a bunch of pieces of the fragments from the engine came up underneath the body and hit the gas tank area and chipped it all apart. Looked really bad, especially after we had this thing painted about 2 years ago. In order to get that fixed, I hit up Doug Fisher. He's located in Michigan. He's pretty well known in the racing community. He originally painted this for us 2 years ago. So I was able to get a hold of him, and he was able to fix it up for us again. Made it look all nice and shiny and pretty. His family is pretty big in the racing world. They're all really good people, easy to work with. He's a great guy, and he's always been willing to help us out, so it's been a pleasure getting to know them over the years. Oh, let's see, Bill Bueller's with BB Racing. He was able to get us a lot of the parts that we needed as far as the custom made rods. Took him about a month to get those over to us. He also sent us some parts for the clutch that we needed. His service is great. He's knowledgeable. He's always at the track. Great guy to talk to. Easy to work with. So yeah, he helped us out a lot as far as getting us parts that we needed. Lazer in Pennsylvania did our head work. Took him a little while, but you know, he did a really nice job. I don't know if you can see that down in there. Not really, but oh. It won't focus, but they did a really amazing job. The bike sounds meaner than it ever has before. Kurt Sequoia Precision in Illinois. We loaded the bike up and took it down for him to fix the frame for us. As far as I know, he does all his own fab work and everything. He actually cut out that support bar and welded in a new one right there. Nice quality job, quality welds. He had it done the same day. We were on our way home within, a couple hours. So again, thank you, Kurt, for getting this frame back to where it should be. Dad, he's a toolmaker by trade. He's a crew chief of this whole operation. He made these fancy mounts out of titanium. I think he got a little bored at work, honestly, but he always makes some good looking stuff. So Southwest Vinyl, Cliff, he's the owner. He did a badass job on these stickers. I sent him a rough copy of what I wanted. I had it in my mind, but I'm not very artistic, so he got these made up for us. Kevin, he's my dad. He's a crew chief. He's the one that does our engines. Basically everything on this bike. I help him out here and there. Do what I can. Pull motors with him. I'm the rider. Dad obviously owns the bike. About 6 or 7 years ago now, he had back surgery and he's got permanent damage, so I kind of took over racing the bike since then, and now we just make a good team. My mom, Teresa, she's always there emotionally supporting us, doing whatever she can, getting in the way, you name it. But she's always there for us, so I appreciate her being there and supporting me. Haley, that's my fiance. We are having a baby girl due in July, end of July. We've been together for a little over 3 years now, and I don't think she has missed a race since. I actually raced with her stepdad. So I appreciate you and being there every step of the way, every race we go to. Colton, he's my son. He's involved when he's with us. He's slowly getting into the support, asking what he can and can't do as far as helping. But he's always there watching me when he can, and I love him for that. It's great having him there. Kenzie's our baby girl. Kenzie for short. Like I said, she's due here late July, so we're excited to have her as well. So, Coda, what do you think? What do you think, huh? Most importantly, I'd like to thank my mom and my dad, Kevin and Teresa. I couldn't not afford to do this without them. They're the ones that brought me up in the sport. They pretty much handle everything. I chip in when I can. I do what I can to pay for what I can and contribute the best I can. But without my parents, I definitely wouldn't be able to do it without them. So appreciate it. And thanks for getting the bike up and going. Well, hopefully we'll see you guys soon.